National corporate funding for Frontline is provided by NPR. Frontline is made possible by the annual financial support of PBS viewers like you. Thank you.
It was a meteoric rise.
We will become the world's leading company.
And a devastating collapse.
Enron is a corporate Chernobyl.
You have the entire system playing fast and loose.
It is not just Enron, it's an industry problem.
It is real damage to the country.
Why didn't anyone sound an alarm?
The watchdogs work for executives and Wall Street. They don't work to protect shareholders.
But once again,
Correspondent Hedrick Smith investigates how greed and politics undercut America's financial watchdogs.
Is anyone protecting the public?
Tonight on Frontline, bigger than Enron.
Everything about Enron seemed larger than life. From its glittering Houston headquarters reaching to the skies, to its spectacular downfall. But Enron's collapse was more than the shattering of one American success story. It was a warning of a far wider malaise in the marketplace. Enron was the climax of an avalanche of American companies that cost investors as much as $200 billion by issuing deceptive financial reports. The roots of the Enron debacle stretched to Wall Street, where the accountants and other watchdogs were supposed to keep score on corporate America and make sure the market is honest. The trail leads also to Washington, where Congress weakened the protections and tied the hands of regulators, making it easier for aggressive companies like Enron to push the envelope.
Enron's collapse did not occur in a vacuum. Its backdrop is an obsessive zeal by too many American companies to project greater earnings from year to year. When I was at the SEC, I referred to this as a culture of gamesmanship. A gamesmanship that says it's okay to bend the rules, to tweak the numbers and let obvious and important discrepancies slide. A gamesmanship where companies bend to the desires and pressures of Wall Street analysts rather than to the reality of the numbers.
But where were the watchdogs who were supposed to warn us when companies were playing fast and loose with their books? The stock analysts, lawyers, bankers, Securities and Exchange Commission. Above all, where were the accountants? By law, auditors have the official responsibility to ensure that corporate financial reports are honest. They're the first line of defense. But in the booming 90s, the big accounting firms like Arthur Andersen, which audited Enron's books, failed to protect us. And what happened at Arthur Andersen illustrates the wider story of how our watchdog system broke down.
Institutions are built on beliefs. Arthur Andersen was a man of unwavering beliefs that found marvelous new expressions over the years.
90 years ago, Arthur Andersen founded his firm on old-fashioned virtues. Accountants, he insisted, must think straight, talk straight, and dig beneath the numbers to get the truth.
His firm was built on these beliefs.
Over the decades, the firm built a global business on its reputation for rock-ribbed integrity.
True to our clients and true to our founder.
I've put 35 years of my life in Arthur Andersen. One of, if not the only reason I chose Andersen over the other firms was this idea that Andersen had a sense of integrity about it that was undeniable, at least to me as a young person. And that notion of integrity, of being keepers of the Holy Grail, that was Arthur Andersen. That's what we did.